Alright guys, more cards just got announced for Infinite Forbidden. Let's go ahead and check them out. So, what we have right here looks like is it a new magician or some sort of illusion? Like, it looks like a magic, like some sort of like illusions and magics. So, first off, we got a brand new Link monster called the Top Hat Hair the Silhouette. Obviously, it's the one Link monster here. So, it's a Link 2 Light Illusion Link effect, and it's got 1500 attack, and its link zones are going to the bottom left, bottom right, and its materials are just 2 effect monsters. It says you can only use the first and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. So the first part is, if this card is link summon, you get to set a continuous trap directly from your deck that has an effect that special summons itself as a monster. Also, this card cannot be used as link material this turn. The second part is, if this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. The third part is, if a card or cards in the spell and trap zone is special summoned to the monster zone, you get to target one spell and trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay, so it's basically support for any of the there's a Stronghold Moving Fortress, Zoma, like any of those like continuous trap monsters. Now, I don't know how good those are in 2024. My guess is not very. But at the end of the day, they're getting some more support. And there's another new card over here, so maybe this will make it somewhat usable. So we have Silhouette over here, and that one was a Top Hat Hair Silhouette. So I don't know if Silhouette is the archetype or like it's a hat archetype, because it seems like everything is revolved around this like new magical hat. Oh, that'd be interesting, a magical hat archetype. All right, anyways, moving on to the other card, which is obviously the trap card. It's called the Silhouette. So it's a continuous trap card that says you can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. So the first part is to special summon this as an effect monster, Illusion Dark, level 4, 1500 attack, 600 defense points. These effects, with these effects, it is also still a trap. So if it is special summon, you get to target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of illusion monsters you control and negate their effects until the end of this turn. The other part is, if this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. I mean, that's kind of just how the illusion monsters work. But for the most part, I would say this is still looking lackluster, but it could just be a hint at maybe more support coming out. Because if this is all we're getting for like the continuous trap stuff, I would say sign it out. It's not here yet. Next up, though, more cards in Forbidden. This is the Centurion, or is it Dragonite? Or I think this is just Centurion Atri, which is a level 4 Dark Dragon Tuner effect monster, 1800 attack, 1400 defense points. It says you can only use the first and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. So the first part is if it's normal or special summon and you have an Emblema cards and Centurion cards in your graveyard, you can draw one card. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Atri for the rest of the turn. So unless you draw one. Second part is, if this card you control would be used as secret material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. The third part is, during the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you get to special summon it. Oh, okay, so now it kind of makes more sense. So this counts as like, they're like the kind of like Crystal Beast, but I guess that can help out negate stuff, but it doesn't negate and destroy, which is kind of what you'd want, but I guess it still like does something. And remember, that only gets effect when it's summoned, I believe, from the previous card, right? This card only gets if it is special summon, not any illusion monster. So if it worked on like any illusion monster, then it'd be a little bit better. But yeah. Anyways, this is not a quick effect though, so it'd only be during your turn where you would go for it. Anyways, next up we have the Emblema Atonement, which is going to be the quick play spell card on the right side. And it says you can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. So the first part says banish one face-up Centurion monster card from your spell and trap zone, then target one card your opponent controls and banish it. And then the second part is, if the set card is destroyed or banished by an opponent's activated card effect, you can place 2 Centurion monsters with different names from your hand, deck, graveyard, and or banishment face up in your spell and trap zones as continuous traps. Okay, pretty good stuff indeed. And then lastly, what the heck is this? Another few new cards coming out in Forbidden. It almost looks like Jeb Knights, like corrupted Jeb Knights or something like that. What is this? So we have Momento Mystical Sheep. So this is going to be the level 3 Earth here, 800 attack, 1000 defense points. And it's going to be an Earth Beast. It says you can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. So the first part is, if a monster or monsters in your possession was destroyed by a card effect this turn, as a quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Second part is, if this card is normal or special summon, you get to fusion summon one Memento fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Third part is, if this card is destroyed with battle or card effect, you get to send one Memento card from your deck to the graveyard, except for Memento Land Mystical Sheep. Okay. And then, oh, it's Mystical Sheep. That's like a fusion. I'm pretty sure it does like nothing. Next up, we have the Memento Mictlan Teku Lika Combined Conqueror. Okay, so this is the boss at level 9 Earth Illusion effect monster, 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense points. Like I said, I thought it was a gem knight with all those little like colors over here. Anyways, let's check out the effect. So its summon requirement is 3 Memento monsters, and it says you can only use this card's first, second, and third effects once per turn each. You cannot activate this card's name's first, second effects on the same chain. So if this card's fusion summon, you get to send 3 Memento cards from your deck and or extra to the graveyard. Oh, that's pretty big. I don't know if you could do any like miracles, any crazy like not miracle fusion play, like miracle synchro fusion or any other really cool plays using the Memento cards, but that could be pretty big if there's good enough targets for it. Second, as a quick effect, you can target the same number of Memento cards you control and cards your opponent controls and destroy them. The third part is you can banish this card from graveyard and then add 1 Memento Mictlan from your deck to your hand. I mean, that's a pretty solid card. I mean, foolish for triple, and it includes your extra deck. And then on top of that, as a quick effect, you get to pop cards. And remember, that's a quick effect, so during either player's turn. I think this is a pretty solid, like, little boss monster that they are getting. But I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of any of these new Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Let me know down below. But if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you want to see gameplay of it, I'll be dropping it very, very soon. I actually have some of these recorded. You'll see it very soon. Anyways, take care, guys. Peace out.